Set for tomorrow, postponed tonight. They'll do a doubleheader tomorrow against the Padres. You'll listen on the iHeartRadio app. I'm not sure how that lays out tomorrow. If we cut in after the show for the second time.
The Alan Cox Show.
I don't want that. I don't know how that'll lay out tomorrow, but it is set for a doubleheader tomorrow. 35192 to get a text in here. Oh, by the way, for people who are asking me, your promo code for the month of May at CLE Clothing Company is?
Mayday.
Mayday. All through the month of May Day. So use it for 20% off, whether you are in one of their stores, whether you go online. You go, man, I want something, but I don't want to leave my house. Well, they'll take care of you there, too. It's rare. You know, I like a show to tell me what it's about up front if I'm going to watch something. And there is a documentary or a special that is airing over on the BBC. I have a VPN, you know, so if there's something on the BBC that you can't get over here on the television, I'll log into my VPN and I'll just watch it on my laptop. Maybe I want to watch something from Sky TV or the BBC4. They've got a documentary. I like I said, when they tell you what it's about. And this documentary is called The Man with a Penis on His Arm.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that a lot. This is a guy who got a blood infection. He's 47 years old. As you might expect, looks a lot older. Because A, he's English. B, he's gone through some things. He got a blood infection which turned a lot of things on his body black and necrotic. At what point his penis, he said, just dropped off onto the floor.
Detachable penis.
Detachable penis. They created an artificial one using skin on his left arm, and as part of this special, he rolls up his sleeve and he shows you.
What was that?
He had to grow it on his arm. That was last year, so they shot this for this documentary. It was removed from his left arm. It was outfitted with the hydraulics. You know, they got to put the pump in there. So he could have an erection on demand. He goes, Spade does a funny bit, not about this guy, but if you watch the new David Spade Hour on Netflix, he does like a penis pump bit. It's funny.
On this episode of Cribs, putting some hydraulics in your wiener.
Bounce, bounce.
I'm thinking of
Pimp My Ride?
Pimp My Ride, yeah. Pimp My D.
This reminds me of that movie, The Libertine. Have you ever seen that?
With Johnny Depp
movie?
Yeah.
Where he gets syphilis because he's a hoe. He's just around banging everybody, and then his body...
A lot of people died from that back then.
His body parts start falling off in the movie, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
If you didn't die from going crazy,
a
lot of things fell off before that. But I just like that it's called The Man with the Penis on His Arm.
Straightforward.
Say hello to my little friend.
Rolls up his sleeve.
It's Jimmy.
There's his wiener. Calls it Jimmy. Malcolm McDonald had been living with a penis on his arm for 4 years.
I can't do nothing. I can't go down the shops with a t-shirt on.
Are we supposed to be able to understand?
I was going to say, I'm looking at this and it's got subtitles, but you can't tell. He's like, I can't go swimming with the kids. But yeah, a blood infection. He said, parts of my body had no blood supply at all, so everything went black. My toes went black. He goes, it looked like I was wearing socks. Toes were black. Because your extremities, I think, is probably what is affected most by something like that. And they said one day his penis just fell off.
That's so crazy.
That's no way to go.
Oh,
you don't want to go out like that.
You got to go to the bathroom and you pull down your pants. You're like, what? So if there's no blood there, though, was there no feeling? Like he didn't feel it when it fell off? Or did it fall off slowly and he's like, ah! Like,
my penis!
No!
I don't know if he felt it, how he felt it. Carlos in Miami.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
Well, I got two stories for you. Do you either want to hear the body in the barrel, or I live next to a murderer?
Oh, wow.
I mean, I hope they're connected to some degree.
They're both in Miami.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
So-
give me the body in the barrel first.
When I was about 18, a buddy of mine got hooked up with a married woman. Somehow, she convinced him to kill the husband, chop him up, stick him in a barrel, and dump him.
You knew this guy? This guy was a buddy of yours?
This guy was a buddy of mine growing up. One day, we're like, "Hey, where's Wade?" And they're like, "You didn't hear?" No, he's in jail for killing somebody. And then told the story. I'm like, "Oh, man."
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he's doing 40 years for. Boy, imagine
Yeah.
that girl. She got that good to the point where she's like, "You got to kill my husband."
He's like,
and
"Amen,
the guy
sister."
doesn't immediately go, "Nah, that's not for me."
So
Right.
get him one more time.
All right. So the second story is 2 houses next to mine. I live to an ex-murderer. He's a friend of mine now. When I moved into the neighborhood, everybody told me, "Hey, stay away from that guy. He's a murderer." I walked up to his door, I knocked, and I go, "Hey, I'm your new neighbor." Guess what? I don't get any solicitors at my house. No Jehovah's Witness. Everybody in the neighborhood is like, "Carlos is friend with the murderer. Don't knock on his door."
Carlos is
Nothing I ever did.
Carlos is the opposite of a sex offender, where they have to go door to door and tell people what they've done wrong. Carlos goes up to the murderer's house and goes, "Hey, want to play? Want to come outside and hang
Hey,
out?"
When shrimp hits the fan, though, who do you want on your team?
Yeah, you want that guy.
You want the
Listen,
murderer on your team.
He might watch Halloween one day, go out at night, he'll remember my house.
So who did he killed someone with an axe?
He got into a fight with somebody, pulled out a knife, and this was maybe about 30 years ago, and stabbed them to death.
Wow.
See, that's not the same thing, though. It was a fight.
Yeah, but
killed him.
you still killed a guy.
But he's still dead.
Yeah. How much time did he do?
He did about 20.
Wow. And now he's your neighbor, and you're buddies with him.
Yeah. Well, I walk my dog, so I got to go in front of his house every day, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up? I'll stop the dog.
He's like, "Hey, we're grilling some
Listen,
burgers later on. You
But
want to
there's
come over?
levels.
Is he married? Does he live alone?"
Actually, he takes care of his elderly parents.
Wow, that's
wife-
nice. What a good boy.
Well, his wife died of cancer while he was in jail.
Uh-huh.
A likely story.
Yep. Got that stab cancer. All right, well, tell him we're big fans of his, Carlos. Tell him to leave us alone, okay?
All right, I'll get a
Tell him we're
nice
friends with
done.
you. All right, thank you, Carlos.
All right, bye.
All right, go walk them dogs. There's Carlos down in Miami.
Yeah, all murder is not the same.
Yeah, that's
You're
why
st-
there's degrees of it.
Right, but you're also still killing someone.
Correct, but if someone was coming into your house and trying to kill you and your kid, your kid and your wife, then that's self-defense. You still murdered someone. He's still dead, but you.
Yes, I think we can figure that out, but
That guy could have been in self-defense. I had to kill him. He was gonna kill me. I had to kill him.
yes.
And he's a man of color. So then the judge was like, "Oh, nope, you people do this stuff all the time." Like, no, it was really self-defense.
You people do this all the time.
And so he got a bad rap. You don't know. You don't know.
That is true. Alan Cox Show After Hours line. For people who want to leave a message longer than 30 seconds on the talkback button, you can. 216-986-8903.
Hey, Alan, this is Mike, and I would just like to thank you for your little bit on every time somebody says major or general. I salute still to this day. Oh, yeah, I'm drunk as hell, too. But, yeah, my wife just told me...
I was going to say, I haven't done that in a long time.
Not since I've been on the air.
No, I started doing it at home, though, again, because I stole it from Gwen anyway.
General, and I saluted her. She has no idea what the hell's going on. Thanks again. I love you guys. Later.
All right, there you go. He's out there drinking, and
Final time.
He's not just out there drinking. He's drunk as hell.
I'm drunk as hell. Drunk AH.
That's awesome.
Everybody uses AF. I'd like to start AH.
You do what you need to do, Alan.
I'm drunk AH. What's
No, because then
drunk
it just
ah?
says, yeah.
Drunk
ah.
ah? Drunk ah.
I like being drunk.
Yeah, no, that's all right, too. So we are going to be carrying Game 2 on MMS tomorrow. So short show for us tomorrow.
What time is the second game?
Probably around 4:30.
Oh.
I think 1:10 is the first game tomorrow. That'll be on WTAM. And then Game 2 will be on WMMS.
I need an
Your
oil
FM
change.
home for Cleveland Guardians baseball. You have to what?
Get an oil change. So
Is that a
that'll-
euphemism?
No, that'll give me time to get an oil change tomorrow. That'll be nice. I
All
was
right.
going to do it before work.
You
but
change
now-
your own oil?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
No.
I don't.
Where do you go, Bill?
Terry's North Coast Auto.
They do oil changes?
Yeah.
Oh. I wasn't clear on what they did. So you go over there and you go, hey,
Just drop
whip
off
out my
car.
dipstick. Oh, you drop it off.
Yeah, drop it off. They bring me here, and then they bring my car here.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's white glove service.
Yeah, it's
but that's
great.
because you're Gesundheit. That's because you're Bill Squire.
No. They'll do that.
For anyone?
For anyone that needs
Your
it,
regular old Joe Schmo.
How can you maintain a business driving people around for oil changes?
I don't know. They do that.
We don't ask questions.
Wow, good for them.
Got
You don't
locations
ask
in
questions.
Parma
I ask a lot of questions.
and locations in Parma and Cleveland.
That's wild.
Yeah, and then
it's
they
like when
do an
Enterprise
inspection,
Rent-A-Car
yeah.
used to drive you around.
Yeah.
Pick
And then
you
they were,
up.
we'll pick you up. It was their tagline. And it was like, I got a buddy who works for Enterprise Corporate, way up at the top, and he lives in Colorado now. But it was like, we can't do that all the time.
Come on.
Well, they had to stop it because they were driving around in all that brown paper to make it look like it was wrapped up like a package. Way too many crashes. Can't see anything.
Hey, you guys are supposed to take that. You're supposed to unwrap it beforehand.
And the most, don't cover the windows.
Just cut 2 eye holes out like a paper bag.
Like the unknown comic. Oh, boy. You seen this selfie drone that Snap is putting out?
No. Snap still doing stuff?
Yeah, I
Dude,
guess.
I deleted that so long ago.
They put out a selfie drone that will fly in front of you to get the perfect eye level on your selfies. So there you are with some pals. This is primarily, I'm talking to the kids here. You're sitting there with some pals, and you go, oh, I want to take a selfie, but I don't want my arm in the frame. I don't want my big, long arm out there. Well, you can get the selfie drone that will buzz. I think it's like $300, $400, but it'll buzz in front of you and take selfies. Just flies right in front of your face. Is that worth $200 or $300? You don't think so?
Absolutely.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Maybe, you know what?
take
Maybe
the
for like
most selfies,
landscape pictures. Like if I were when I was at the Grand Canyon, that would have been helpful to get the most canyon in it. You know?
I'm going to set this to maximum canyon.
Yeah.
Maximum Canyon.
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't take any panorama photos while you're out
I
there?
did.
Oh, you
Mhm.
did.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't take a panorama photo with you in it because you have to.
Right.
I mean, unless you stop someone and say, "Take this panoramic photo."
You don't
for
have
me.
a selfie stick?
I do not.
We travel with a selfie
I
stick.
should get one. I almost brought my tripod, but then I was like, then I'm gonna have to hike with this tripod in my backpack, and I didn't do that.
And I assume your boyfriend already brought his.
Hey, Dad.
Hey-oh!
He he is a tripod.
It's a monopod.
The front camera captures photos and videos, while the bottom camera navigates the world around you. The dial turns the device on and off and selects the flight path. Do not fly in wind or gusts over 7 miles per hour.
You're either trying to take a selfie in a tornado, you're like a storm chaser, and your pixie
Not even a
flies
tornado,
away.
just
7
like
miles an hour.
A light gust of wind, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, there goes my $400
Oh,
floating camera.
No, there's my floating drone.
It's basically this is the cameraman from Mario Kart. Remember he'd float
Oh
around
yeah,
on the cloud.
He's
It's
got
just
the
like,
little
yeah,
fishing thing.
Yeah. So, but now you can have that in real life.
Fishing pole was the word I was looking
Fishing
for.
thing. Remember you had the fishing thing?
Fishing stick,
A
yeah.
fish?
You had a fish stick.
Bait? Fish sticks sound good.
God, let's eat some fish sticks.
Let's?
Yeah.
Right now? Us?
Yeah, me and
Let
you.
us eat some fish
Let
sticks?
us eat some fish sticks.
Oh,
All
you
right.
You like fish sticks, Alan?
I do.
Why are you a gay fish?
What?
No, let it sit.
Oh, I don't know.
That is a South Park reference. And
Yep, I got
Poundcake is just leaving me here to dry.
No,
I did.
I got the gay fish reference from South Park. I didn't understand the fish sticks.
That was the joke that
That's
they
the
meant.
whole reference, I think.
Playing on the
gay
words.
fish sticks and gay fish?
Yeah.
I never watched South Park.
Well, I watched it, and I got... Oh, anyway. Hey, Zach. It's because Poundcake
Hey,
wasn't
what's up,
listening
Alan?
to the show.
I
Bill.
was listening to it.
And you just left him hanging there?
He left him out to dry.
I was hoping you were going to get it, but I guess you're not as smart as they say.
No, I got the reference. I just didn't understand the fish sticks part.
Well, the fish sticks in the show, they go, like they're asking Kanye if he likes fish sticks. And he's like, yeah, I like fish sticks. He's like, oh, so you're a gay fish.
Oh.
That's the whole thing?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. And then
How
he
has
gets
that show been on for 30 years?
and then he gets all
Well, that's a
fired up
deep
about
dive.
it. He's like, I'm not a gay fish.
I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
Hey, Zach, hello.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man?
Hey, got a funny story that happened to me last night.
All right.
So, got off work, long, hard day at work, go jump in the shower, got a nice hot shower, relaxing, figure I would fancy for a wank. And reach for the nearest thing, some shampoo, and I noticed something a little bit off, and it was menthol shampoo.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of got like an icy hot thing going on.
Like tea tree oil or something.
Water. Right. Yeah, so we got a weird kind of cool reaction going on. And right as we're getting up, close to the top of the mountain, I changed something, went to move something on my phone, and the fingers were wet from the shower.
Wait. The phone's in the shower, too?
You gotta be
This
able to
guy's a
control your
professional.
playlist.
Oh,
And
man.
he's
You got to have your content.
yeah,
Okay.
watching something.
You have to be looking at something all the time when you're rubbing one out? You're in the shower. I mean, conditions are optimal. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Well, not everybody's as big a fan of grout as you are.
That is true, boy. Grout will get it out. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
So, if you've ever touched a touch screen with wet fingers, it kind of messes it up. It makes it act weird.
Sure.
So, right when we were getting to the top of the mountain, I touched something on my phone, and it kind of made the screen stick. And for whatever reason, it held it down on a certain part of the screen. It opened up iHeartRadio onto 100.7.
Yeah!
And it was blasting Sweet Child of Mine right in the meat of the guitar solo. right as my meat, the guitar solo was blasting and my meat was blasting.
It would have been a better story if you had popped off to the sound of my voice, Zach. That would have been the humiliation to end for both of us. For both of us. The humiliation to end all humiliations. Just the timing. You want to talk about fate. You pop off right as iHeartRadio goes to my voice, and you're in there in the shower wishing that your phone was on the opposite side of the house. All right, listen. If you're getting ready to hop in the shower, take the phone with you, and if you want to get the last word in, you can shoot a text 35192, and we'll come back, wrap everything up.
The Alan Cox Show.